I have to make a video on somebody else's content really quick because it's important, and if anything escalates from it, you should at least know immediately because the bullshit um, is will kick off immediately. And I'm not saying that I know all of this for sure, but the presentation of the information is very succinct and clear. The person that I'm watching, his channel has always been accurate, and also um, like the first, like the first one, if anything, so it's like this information is not getting turned over very often or at all, like, so I tend to believe him, but that's not really good enough. Basically, let me get right to it. I actually saw a video and heard the Iranian ship, the voice of the Iranian ship talking to a British Navy ship, and they're in international waters in the Straits of Hormuz, and he said, "Can you please veer 3 degrees? Alter your course 3 degrees, because I guess they were coming too close to an Iranian uh, property or something, or whatever. I mean, that's like, maybe it's optics, because they don't want Navy vessels cruising up and down the shore, the coast. So they want them to go kind of around, so it's not so overt. Then they just said, okay, we're just gonna go right through. So then the Iranians dropped some special forces down on top of some 3 of their tankers, and gave one of them back, and I think they want to do a trade. So if the mainstream media is like, what are they trying to accomplish? They're acting like they don't know, and also they do know. And if they're like, well, this is provocation and everything, then warmonger and everything, it's like, well, your omission. So it's gonna be, because if you know what I just told you, then you can't go off of all that gusto, that saber rattling shit. You have to actually look at, is it like, could he just have obliged because they were in international waters? So, legally, I guess they could ignore the Iranian vessel, but it's like, if people are, if this was eschatology and it did escalate, and then the Navy and soldiers and everybody involved they're essentially trading hate for hate. They're quagmire. It's like, and are you sure you want to base it off this event? So just know that much about how this started, because it's like, I could see this happening, but at the same time, I can't see anybody going to war off this. So, I mean, they know what happened. It's like the Navy, the British Navy, was sat right there and watched their ships get boarded and taken away. They were right there. So I mean, that's like the hubris paid off, and another optic took effect in that it showed their, like, you can roll through without altering your course, and you don't have to listen, but you can also watch whatever this, it's like, because it's like they're not gonna shoot it, they're not gonna torpedo it, like, but anyway.